mean, where else does something like this go on in this city, an explosion of people coming together to celebrate this wonderful genius? I mean, to think that he left this planet at the age of 38, and he left for us what he did, as if his fingers went to the keys like some kind of gravitation.
So the Schubertiade was actually the first larger event that I organized even before Pianoforte Foundation was truly established, and it just caught on right away because the fine arts building, the spaces that we operate in, and the kind of music that Schubert composed just creates the right atmosphere for the audience.
There's simply no better way to hear Schubert at the Schubertiade at the Fine Arts Building in Chicago. It's intimate, it's very professional, it's beautifully chosen, it's popular, and yet deep. I'm just thrilled. I wouldn't miss this. I consider this one of the great musical events of every year. And I go to CSO, I go to the opera, I go to the Vivian, I go to the hall. This is as good as it gets.
I've been president of the Pianoforte Foundation now since the beginning, from 2004. I've been friends with Thomas Souls before then, and it was that acquaintance that got me involved as a player and lover of piano. As is true for most of our board members, I found it really interesting to get involved in a new organization that was spreading the word about the different ways in which the piano can be used for performance and recital purposes, not just in the classical field, but jazz and combinations. And at the very start, our executive director talked us into putting on this event that we do now every winter, which is the Schubertiade. It is a common European event, but we really didn't know much about it over here in the United States. Thomas educated us on the tradition of Schubert festivals and the fact that Schubert wrote so much wonderful music that there's almost an endless supply of music available for these festivals and for performers who are interested in playing. What surprised us a bit is the endless supply of the audience. We have grown this event since, let's say, 5 or 6 years ago, from about 100 people to probably this year well over 600 people attending. And while this is a free event and it is both sponsored and funded by our organization, we are very successful, thanks to the generosity of the people who attend this, in raising donations. Many people give $5 or up to $20 a person for coming. We have some excellent donations in the way of food and wine, and a long list of artists who want to perform. They want to perform for free, they like the event, they like the setting and the rooms that we use for the recitals. They enjoy the audience receptivity and knowledge of the program and the enthusiasm people have for Schubert. So, all in all, this thing works out as a very economical way of bringing to Chicago something that's traditional in Europe that we use.
She just found out on the internet this is going on, and I thought it would be really fun. I love music, but I don't really know much about it, so I just came to hear everything and explain.
And what have you seen so far?
Well, I'm going to see the George McCrae one, and I saw one that was Vladimir.
And we have continued requests to do this every year. We've been successful both in growing it and in perfecting the logistics behind it, because it is a bit complicated. We now run 3 simultaneous performances. They are usually on the hour, sometimes every half hour. So you have to make a choice when you come here. Do you want to hear Schubert Lieder? Would you like to hear some chamber music? Are you interested in the piano? There's always something in every room going on for a good 7 hours during the Saturday that we organize this festival. So we encourage everyone to attend. It has great word of mouth and an excellent opportunity to hear some of the best music.
Schubertiade, I think, is that it really showcases the amount of talent we have in Chicago. We have emerging artists, we have professional artists, and there are people that sing and people that play every instrument. And the wonderful thing about Schubert's music is that it showcases all of these things. We try to recreate the atmosphere that Schubert
Yeah, they are.
A lot of people working together, and we want to a lot of things. It was fun to help find all the performers. All 50 plus of our performers almost every year do it for free. It's all voluntary. It's run by volunteers. It's really fun.
We're setting up this incredible event, 7 years. It's wonderful to see all these people who love Schubert, who love music, coming and filling the halls, 3 different halls. It's really quite an experience.
I'm Thomas Oles, Executive Director of Pianoforte Foundation, and today's Schubertiade. As you know, this is 3 different stages. We're using a much larger room this year and it's full. So
It's a wonderful experience to prepare for it, and to be part of it, and to be part of all the events here.
My name is Nicholas Lund, and I am at my 4th Schubertiade this year. The 4th that I helped sort of co-produce in conjunction with another number of other very talented people who love music quite a bit and recognize the importance of this event.
Hi, I'm Glenn Doring, and I'm an interior designer with a studio and a gallery here in the Fine Arts Building, along with Pianoforte. 3 years ago, Thomas Oles asked me if I would run the Schubert Boutique, and part of that would be to design jewelry for Schubertiade specifically. So I have been doing so, and enjoying doing so. I did research and found jewelry that was worn by women in Vienna during Schubert's lifetime, and then I have toned it down because it was only the wealthy women who had jewelry at the time, and so I've used that as inspiration and then designed it for the more modern woman. And I find that what I don't sell the day of Schubertiade each year actually does sell out of our gallery.
Today was a joyous day at Pianoforte. Volunteers came out, and what's more important is the people came out. And this has been a real ongoing, steady stream of people who love what we love. Right, John?
Right. This is the kind of this event is based on the kinds of parties that Schubert used to have, where you get a small setting, an intimate setting, and everyone would play an instrument and interact with each other. And this is a great way.
For Pianoforte is one of their signature events every year, which is the Schubertiade. What a fabulous afternoon and evening that it's been. Every year it just gets better and better, and it's a wonderful way to bring music to the larger community, and just bringing music lovers and those who have just a great admiration for Schubert together. It's a superb event.
There's simply no better way to hear Schubert than at the Schubertiade.
Really exciting. I really like coming here and meeting new people and experiencing music firsthand.
CSO, I go to the opera, I go to the Denny, I go to the mall. This is as good as it gets.
These are the beautiful things.
This is my first time, but it won't be my last.